Karate was the first style I practiced and taught, and I still look back fondly over those days. Although the way it's now commonly taught is anything but effective, there are ways to effectively use many of the techniques. Karate is a hardcore style, and training it the way it was meant to be is painful. For that reason and others, most schools today practice a seriously watered-down version. But traces of the original Karate Jutsu compared to the modern Karate Do aren't hard to find. Unfortunately, most practitioners just fail to take note of them. In this video, I'll demonstrate the way many karate-style blocks were originally meant to be used, as attacks, and I'll begin with references anyone can find in classic karate text. These images are from an old book I picked up in Japan, of Motobu Choki, but you'll find similar images and descriptions, even in Funakushi's Karate Do Kyohan. Pay particular attention to the text. Execute an upper-level rising block with the left arm. The intention here is to hit the opponent's chin or armpit. These images look like something you'd see in any modern karate school, but again, pay attention to the text. The feeling here is to hit the opponent's face with the raised right fist. Follow through with a block to the opponent's arm. You'll find similar advice in many of the older books on karate, but here's how most people today practice karate-style blocks. Notice how I'm blocking on one count and counter-punching on the second count. The block does nothing to disturb my opponent, and the block then counter approach allows him to hit me in the face before I can hit him with my counter. Now, take a look at the same blocks done as recommended in many of the older texts. Here the upward block is being used to slam the attacker in the armpit or jaw, knocking him off balance and making it difficult for him to continue. Keep in mind that this kind of training can be dangerous, and it hurts. We're being careful to avoid actually nailing each other in the chin with the blocks, and not training anywhere near full intensity. If the upward block were used to its full potential, it would have even better results. In any case, notice how different this method of blocking is from what is typically taught in modern-day karate. Here you see an inward block being used to strike the attacker in the jaw on the way in, exactly as described in the Karate Do Kyohan book. Here you see a knife block followed by a reverse punch and arm lock. Notice how the block and punch, with the opposite hand returning to the hip, along with the classic karate stance transitions, keeps the gun in a secure position and creates the structure and leverage for the lock. Karate is a hardcore style not suited to everyone. Like any individual style, it isn't a complete or comprehensive self-defense system, but with the right principles, it can be a formidable one.